Hi there, welcome back to Tyranny. It's Judgment Day and we are the law. And we're now going to activate this damn thing, this damn rubbing. Give me the rubbing here. I mean, we have guessed the form already, so what needs to be done is...
You got it.
I actually read about it, so you need to somehow click between here. First we need to activate all the points. And you then need to click somewhere between the lines to activate it. Hey there. Oh, can't do that? Alright. So you need to click like a madman, basically. That's all that is to the riddle. Just click like there's no tomorrow. There we are. Now it looks like the painting. And now we should be able to get in there, right? Oh, we should we enter this? Oh no, I forgot this one. Oh god, no. Let's do this all over again. First activate all that stuff here and then click like madman. Come on here. Madman clicking. Madman clicking. Now it should work. No, there's another thing missing. Here, oh god. And now there's this thing missing. And now there's this thing missing. And now we have it. Finally. I mean, that's of no logic at all to me, but... This means we've solved the riddle at the first instant, but because of, yeah, the strange, massive clicking you need there, we couldn't do it. Alright, but we've learned much from Lantry about the Spire, so let's finally go up here to the Spire. And just in case you're also battling this, this is how it's done. Just click like a madman. Welcome to the Sunset Spire, guys and girls. Let's find out what's up there. Oh. Golden comets. As is actually thought well for the Sunset Spire. Now we have another spire. The arcane light causes skyward, trailing off toward the horizon, in the direction of Wendrian's Well. You feel the ground ripped out from beneath you, yet again as you drift back into the warmth of the energy surrounding you. Your awareness stretches beyond the limits of this spire, pulling in many directions at once. The light you saw arcing through the sky reminds you of the tether you feel to the top of Wendrian's Well. This too is a point of connection, and you are an inextricable part of it, bound as surely as the spires are to each other. The Sunset Spire in Leithian's Crossing feels burdened by its age, as if a central linchpin somewhere in its core has weathered the centuries of oppressive weight, and longs to topple. The surge of energy that courses through you link with Wendrian's Well strengthens the very stones beneath your feet. The structural weakness you detected vanishes, replaced by confidence that could keep this tower standing for millennia. And tell me where you're writing from. Lantry speaks aloud as he pens a missive, and how to reach you, and I'll send you an iron ring for your troubles. He signs his name with a flourish, and then tosses the parchment into the wind. In the blink of an eye, the heavy currents carry the slip of parchment eastward. I had this idea of a message in a bottle without the bottle. Maybe it'll work? If I threw a dagger from up here, I wager it could split a man on the ground in half. Damn, but I wanna try. Verse says, from here, even the old walls seem paltry. This sovereign view was not intended for the likes of us. Beric shakes his head slowly. The spire feels like a relay between you and Vendrian's well, bridging some transference of energy on an enormous scale. You are the first link of a chain that stretches the length of the realm. As you struggle to understand this sensation, you grow aware of whispers all around you. Of course, we'll listen. I mean, we could find out something important for Kyros. The whispers themselves seem to travel down the tether between you and your spires, conducting heat that feels at times unbearable. They speak of your actions, your choices, everything that led you to this place. Your name is known, your banner recognized, your deeds reported across the tiers and the Northern Empire alike. For an instant, you can see the accumulated hope and fear these whispers represent. It appears like dewdrops settling on a leaf, then trickling into a shared basin. This image is fed to you through your connection, a base metaphor that only hints at the true scope. There is power in these spires, though its source is unfamiliar. Were you to harness it, you suspect that nothing would stand beyond your reach. Well, I feel strange. I don't know what you've done, but standing near you warms my rusted plates. Makes me feel lighter somehow. Alright, Beric. Yeah, well, that's the power of friendship, right? Yay. Curious. I'm noting something I also observed at the Spire in Vendrian's Well. There's a mystic hum, and it has little beats when you walk. Tiny fluctuations when you talk. Unless my senses are deceiving me, you and the spires are mystically attuned to each other. Most fascinating indeed. A quill pen appears in his hand, and the old sage begins furiously jotting notes on his arm. You look taller somehow, like you could command a dozen gangs without any challengers to knife you in the back, Verse says. Oh, and we get spire upgrades now. Oh, look at that. We have the mountain spire. And we have this spire, the sunset spire. And what would these bring us? The library, the training grounds. So there's what we can get, recruits. Let's see what recruits we have. I think we have a smith and we have someone who makes food, so... If we have a smith, a forge would be good, right? Let's build a forge. The forge upgrade allows you to improve weapons and armor and forge powerful new items. Once built, resting in any spire grants a bonus to armor, parry, and dodge. Yeah, very well. And training skills? We'll get the forge. I mean, this fits in, right? Are you sure you want to build this upgrade on this spire? Yeah. Let's go. Nice. So we're building a fortress now. We're actually making some... we're making a government place right now. I like this base building. It reminds me of the old... not Masters of Magic. Might and Magic. Not the Heroes of Might and Magic, but the Might and Magic role-playing series. Oh, look! And we're in Vendrian's Well again. So we can travel there. Look what we have. We have Wallace, the Master of Smiths. And we have a Spire Worker. Who is that? Another Spire Worker? Another Spire Worker? Who are you guys? Where's the food woman I hired? Is she down somewhere? There's some stuff that can be... Welcome to your forge, Fatebinder.
Something.
Nice. Look at that. We have iron ingots. We can take them. Let's take everything we can. We acquired a second spire. All spires are linked, allowing you to travel instantly between them. This will reduce your travel time through the tiers. We can upgrade the spires we discover. Each upgrade will provide you with different benefits. Nice. Upgrades save time and money to build and money to maintain. Oh, if you no longer have the money to maintain an upgrade, it will be suspended and you will no longer receive its benefits until you are able to pay its maintenance cost. Oh no. 5 resources you can find in Kyros' tiers that can be used to power upgrades to your spire. They are scrolls, iron ingots, bronze ingots, alchemy supplies and hide. Each upgrade uses different resources. Interesting. So, oh, we need to earn everything now. And look at that. We already have a good number of materials. And what is this? Sigil of Piercing. We cannot read it yet, though, but Lantry can. What's in this secret place? Oh, an ardent bronze sword. Superior quality. I like that. Let's take it. Can we take it already? Where is that? The ardent bronze sword. Let's compare it to the other sword we have. That is fine. Yeah, that's definitely a better sword. But the... yeah, that's just one quality thing better. You have your hammer. That is pretty good. The tenderizer. You have these 2 things. Gutseeker and stuff. Could give you a sword. I mean, it's one-handed. It should be a little bit better, right? I mean, it has minor parrying here and minor accuracy. We could replace that. Yeah, that should be a good improvement. I mean, it has less parry, but you're here to do damage. And we have the bronze throwing dagger. One-handed weapons. Yeah. The iron falcotter. Let's actually change this up and see so we can compare. Yeah, that's actually not that good compared. Forge-bound hammer. Not really good. The bronze great spear. No, let's fix it up. Let's keep that. Do we have new accessories though? Nope. But nice. New weapons. Better weapons. Let's talk to Wallace, the Master of Smiths. Greetings, Fatebinder. How may I help you? Ah. Wow, I found this hilt in the old walls. What can you tell me about it? That looks like the hilt of Sentinel. One of the finest swords the Forge-bound have ever made. With this, I could recreate it if you want. Is there anything else I can do for you? And I found reference to a dagger called Heart's Blood. What can you tell me about it? Heart's Blood, really? Let me see that book. He looks at it. This is incredible. Unfortunately, the information in that book isn't sufficient for me to recreate it. If you were able to give me more information on it, I could probably make it for you. Nice. And tell me about the forge. Gestures at the nearby anvils. If you want to upgrade your weapons and armor, you can use any of the anvils. It should be simple enough. If you've got the materials. If you need something that requires a master smith, like forging a one-of-kind item, come talk to me and I'll see what I can do. Yeah. What can you do? New Spire Forge plan available. Oh, Sentinel. The Sentinel, let's see. A superior two-handed sword. I don't know. Well, we have the Pride of the Forgotten. Offhand sword. Only Barrick can equip this. What does Barrick have at the moment? Hey there, Barrick. You have stone shield, tower shield. Yeah, I think that should be good enough. Let's see. What else do we have here? Elegance. Oh, a spare. Silken gloves, simplicity. Thieves' bravado. A very good dagger with parrying. Nice going. Of course, a sword would be... no, a bow would be nice to have too. Nightwalker's boots. Oh, what is that? Still need items for that. Headhunter. That's a very good blade. Enchanted cloth slippers. Yeah, the artifacts. Commander's plate. We need a lot of monies. A lot of monies. Sorcerer's blade. The silken gloves. Oh, there's a lot to be made here. But what we need is clear. We need the rings. We need the rings. Let's have a look at the forge, though. We have this sword. Select a weapon to upgrade. Yeah, that ardent bronze sword seems like a good choice. Except we cannot afford. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we probably have to to sell again. And Lantry wants to talk about something. Let's speak with him.
So, your latest acquisition has me thinking about the Spire some more. By all accounts, they go as far back as the old walls. Over the centuries, the nobles of the tiers have claimed the spires, but they've only ever battled over the land at the ground level of the monuments. I've never seen the glyphs of a spire light up in all my years. Not until you show up. If this were an isolated incident, I'd be confused. But it seems the spires, plural, are somehow connected to you. What's your secret?
Well, we're not very intellectual or intelligent. So we're not speculating on something. So we can speculate on something about Tunon, because he's our boss and we like him. Or we could say it's a surprise, but no, we think that Tunon is so powerful, and the Archons too, that they did something to me, maybe.
A disturbing thought, but I had it as well. If the Archon of Secrets tampered with your mind, I figure it'd be obvious, the same way that Narot's stooge Fifth Eye is noticeably strange. Maybe Tunon has more subtle ways of altering his subjects.
A long sigh escapes Lantry, and he sticks his quill in his mouth. Chewing on the tip, his head tilts from one side to the other, muttering inchoate half-words. I always want to know what you're thinking when you're mumbling like that. Are you mad?
The words for it I'd share. I'm just not sure what to make of it. I'm realizing how much more there is to learn.
Yeah, let's talk further. Got some questions for you.
Not a semi-reliable font of knowledge. What did you want to discuss?
Are you mad? I mean, I'd like to know more about you, but it always seems like you're crazy a bit. Me? Well, fine, but I'm not a very fascinating subject. I study interesting people. Enough to know I'm not one of them. What's your story? Tell me the origins of Lantry. Someday, someone half your age will ask you to sum up your life, and you'll realize what an odious request that is. Oh, well, where to start? I grew up in Sunder. I was born right after independence from the Well of Storwood. So yeah, do the math and you realize I'm old. My parents were harbor hands. My mother never returned from a voyage, and my father lost his hand to infection and decided to sell me to the School of Ink and Quills. And what was that? A treaty that ended with a firm stipulation that Sunder chose to leave and that Stalwart did not lose a civil war. Free City of Sunder marks 347 TR as its year of independence. He's pretty spry for 84. Alright, Any other family you had? Irrelevant. If they exist, they are as strangers. Family ties are severed when joining with the sages, at least in principle. The school has had its share of favoritism for blood relatives. As a novice, I was assigned to the dovecotes, where I learned how to raise and groom birds to carry missives. Oh, so he cared for the doves, right? Birdkeeper Lantry. What a nice title. And most of my early tomes are on that subject, on organizing doves. Alright, I mean, it is important. It is important in that world. 10 years and several tomes later, someone decided I was ready to be welcomed into the inner circle and shown the ways of magic. And since then, I have spent a great deal of time in field study, which I suppose readied me for life after the fall of the Wellham Citadel, well, as much as anything could ready one for the strangeness of these days. So, we want to know, were you born Lantry? Did you take that name on joining the School of Ink and Quill? Oh, most sages take a new name when they join the school, but for me the transition was difficult at first. I stuck to my old commoner name and then just never got around to picking some highfalutin name like Sage Apophasis or Sage Dangling Participle. Oh, interesting. So, is this your true skein? Did you always want to be a sage? I cannot imagine doing anything different. I suppose in my youngest days I yearned for battle and glory, like most boys I knew. Having now seen how short a soldier's life can be, I look back on that old calling, that old mindset, and laugh. Alright, that's all for now. That's all for your old man's wisdom. Now, thank you for watching. Happy gaming to you. Next time we'll probably talk to Verse and explore our journal, our quests again. Maybe sell some stuff to upgrade the spires further. There's so much to do here. Join us next time. Happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel Khan, signing out and greeting you from above the clouds.